counterable though, yeah.
I mean, it depends. They're gonna leave the flexibility.
Yeah, NiP will have the final pick though.
Yeah, but then they can just move it to the other lane.
5 seconds remaining.
Or perhaps they just really want it bat and it's still going to be an OD. I'd probably still ban OD, I think, if I was NiP.
I wonder what mid they want themselves. Obviously,
well,
they can be reactionary, but
they have
there it is.
They still have team fight in spades here with the Shaker, the Pango, and the Disruptor, so that's not really needed. Their Roche taking is mediocre. Troll's obviously pretty good, but they don't have anything that really makes it speedy. Structure taking is lackluster. It's okay with Troll, but it's not great. Could go for something like that, like a DP maybe, with the silence on the Ember, the creep clear against the Treants.
I like that.
Yeah, DP looks pretty good.
She feels pretty scary.
5 seconds remaining.
It will again come back to whatever they picked last year. If they make it so it's like a bat mid, they could do like a PL or something too, still from NiP. They could do a jug mid if they wanted to. The Lone Druid is actually still in for NiP. That is something to watch out for. That's what I would probably ban here. That would fit their lineup pretty nicely.
That feels pretty scary. That would fix their sieging issues.
Yeah.
And as we saw, they don't always play that, farm-focused Lone Druid.
Yeah, it could be like a Fada Pango, an Ace Troll, and a 3/3 Lone Druid.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, it could be a 3/3 Pango, though. It could be an Ace Troll, or it could be a Fada Troll, because he obviously loves that hero, and it does pretty well in mid versus most matchups. And it could go back for like a really hard carry for Ace, too. So they have a ton of flexibility based on this last pick here from the side of Alliance.
They are thinking hard about this last one, though.
I mean, Lifestealer is still in the pool.
Radiant team pick.
They banned the Legion. Anti-bat hero.
Yeah.
Good against Prophet, too.
I doubt that's what NiP wanted, but still annoying against Bat Rider.
It would have been pretty good. Nice lockdown for the Ember Spirit. The overwhelming odds versus the Treants. Press the attack versus Bat Rider. It was actually a nice ban, I think.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Not much time left for Alliance. They could grab...
They think Lena looks pretty good for them with the OD being banned.
Yeah, that could be solid. Follow up on the Bat Rider.
Yeah, it's like a nuke potential for the lasso and everything.
Too bad the Razor's also been banned.
They will take the Lifestealer. So
they take it.
That puts Ember mid. They could also still, I guess, bat mid, or theoretically even Prophet mid. But of course, with the current heroes, I think it's going to be Earth Spirit and Nature's Prophet support. I don't think we're going to try the core or the double support bat Earth Spirit, although it's possible.
We'll definitely see. Now NiP, only 20 seconds left.
I kind of like the Jug. I think I would just pick Jug here. Honestly, even though it looks a little weird, I think I just put Jug mid, and then I got Troll and Pango on the side lanes.
It feels kind of safe, actually. They take Omni instead.
Okay.
Sort of a similar flavor. Some more great team fight.
I suppose that's 3/3 who plays that?
I would assume so. Yeah. And then Fada takes the Pango. Okay. Well, there you go. Game 1 draft. I think I like NiP's a little bit better. Some pretty nasty team fight they've got there. And I think it comes online pretty darn early.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Alliance got away with a lot, though. They first phased an Ember, and he has an okay matchup mid.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds pretty awesome to me. If I'm cheering for Alliance, A lot of pressure on Boxy and Madara, though, to ensure they are getting around this map with the lasso kills, the infest bombs, and everything. But, yeah, I tend to agree. I do like what NiP have going here. I think the support duo is extremely strong. And then I've been watching a lot of this Omni-Night lately, and it is spooky.
Yeah.
Ace is going to be his main buddy this game, but that Heavenly Grace we saw on an OD the other day, super strong. Felt like he was just unkillable in team fights, like 30 HP regen. And
Yeah.
he can do the same thing to Ace. And that's basically like 3 lives for a troll.
It'll be interesting to see how the carries match up their builds if the Lifestealer goes for the Midas Radiance kind of farming build, or if the Troll goes for Battle Fury, or if either of them end up going for the earlier fighting items, like Armlet on the Lifestealer, S and Y on the Troll. A lot of options.
Prepare for battle.
Bum bum.
I think for me, Alliance are just very reliant on this Bat Rider. And I like that NiP have a lot of ways to break up fights, right? You got this Disruptor, you got this Pango, and also the Earthshaker. All of them very good at initiating, catching people. This Bat needs to have a hell of a game here, man.
And who's his lane going to be against?
Not sure yet. Hard to tell because they're fighting down bottom. They found Taiga. Taiga? I can't. Is it Taiga or Taiga? I can't remember.
I've always just said Taiga. I think it's Taiga.
Taiga. I think it's Taiga. I know I've had this conversation a couple times. For some reason,
Never heard anyone else say anything different. I'd be surprised if it wasn't.
Taiga.
I would have been had.
30
You got
seconds to
man.
battle.
Good old Omni Knight. So lanes for Alliance, looking like Lifestealer, Nature's Prophet up top.
Looks good. Looks good.
So need Earth Spirit, Bat Rider down bottom.
The
And
battle
potentially up against the
begins.
Troll. Right now, NiP are positioned to have a safe lane Pango. Taiga
try
trying to
something
roll
there.
across.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, waited for that cut, too. Nice play by Soxa there. Gonna add on a lot more damage. And he only has 2 more tangos. He might just roll his way home, honestly.
It's almost worth it. Wraps into the trees.
And Soxa runs back into him.
That creep block.
I don't know if they saw that ward. I don't know if Peter... They don't have a sentry anyway.
Not this time.
Earthshaker, Disruptor, pretty decent supports in this situation.
This is ours.
See when the rotations come. Also rotated 33 now up in the safe lane, and it's Fada on the Pango mid.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching this 1v1. It's frustrating to play if you ever get lucky shotted.
Yeah.
Really annoying.
Perfect name for that stupid spell.
Very frustrating to have to deal with.
I forget who it was. I saw somebody on Twitter suggesting that it should be kind of like Rubik's thing where it's toggleable. So it's either silence or disarm.
That'd be kind of cool, but I guess
with TP. Maybe
just
broken.
spam it? Yeah, I don't know. It's already still kind of... But yeah, maybe that's better, I guess, right? Kind of is better that way. That sounds like a buff.
It's kind of both, because sometimes the RNG is just like, wow, I can't believe he got the disarm there. You know, it's like, oh, I can't believe he got the silence there. It's just,
sometimes
it
you
feels
get both.
too random. You know, maybe you could tone it down or lower the percentage or whatever, duration to make up for it. Bat gonna fly over the fissure. But personally, I'd like it just to be less completely dice roll.
It is Radiant side for the Ember, though. Overall, I think Ember's just going to have a great time. Fada struggled last time in the TA versus the OD match. Wow, look at these body blocks on top by Insania, by the way. He's been working on his Nature's Prophet. He's getting some extra right clicks in here. 3-3. He's not giving the tip. You know, this guy's known for his micro. Insania's doing a nice job of the body blocking.
Okay, he's got some Heavenly Grace, plenty of regen left. He's handling it.
Still some annoying, though. His trains are way too tanky to try and take down with spells.
Yeah. 550 HP, man. Seems like you're right about this mid lane. I mean, Fada is getting some farm, but as far as Ember's concerned, this is really not bad.
We
misses him there, but
the swashbuckle, too. And, yeah, and again, it's just Radiant side, though. So in the he does have Mud Golem, so that's a downside, because typically Ember loves to farm up that camp, but already not looking too hot.
We slay handsome girl.
yeah, funny how much it varies with those creep spawns. Falk sees those Mud Golems, he's like, ah, hurt me.
Ember. And 3-3's gonna having a rough time. He doesn't even have a Quelling Blade up here. And Insania, well, playing the courier. I mean, that's what we talked about with a couple of these heroes. The Abaddon suiciding or something, but being able to bring those items is so nice for your teammates. And of course, you can just spam all your mana out. Still think Prophet's probably the most busted position 5. Even with the nerf to the Trina damage, just being the courier, especially in pro games, seems so broken.
I think the ward coverage as well, always worth bringing
that's
up.
another great one too.
He's just unmatched in that department.
Courier sniping as well, potentially.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Nyx is pretty high up there too. He can get pretty deep with wards and find
It's
couriers. But
so much easier. It takes a Nature's Prophet like 10 seconds. It takes a Nyx Assassin like a minute and a half.
that's true. Talk about efficiency.
Still 0-0, looking for the first blood here. Earth Spirit, maybe the hero you tend to see get that rolling off, right? Maybe on something like PPD or something, but Boxy's been stuck a little bit under the tower there as the Bat Rider. And partially the reason why Soxa and Peter haven't found anything down here while they're guarding Ace is that this ward that was placed down, I don't think they noticed it at first, from Taiga. He just kind of snuck it in there, and it's been keeping an eye on the angles of the fissures from Soxa, so...
I'm gonna bump into
Think
Taiga.
about that bounty rune. Nice pull from Boxy. Gets the drag down.
It is quite good. Nice stacked up camp too. They repel the Earth Spirit. Mid lane is leveled out a pretty decent amount. Only 3 CS advantage. Okay, now 4 for the Ember Spirit.
Radiant's
Taiga
bottom
is gonna
tower is under attack.
actually come over here because they want to try and leech some of this XP. I think with the Earth Spirit, if you're that beefy, right? You know they're gonna try and start taking this down. They can't really contest the Bat Rider though, and the 5-minute bounties looks like it's just gonna be free for PPD here. And Fada is at least trying to get one of these ones up top. He's on the run. Madara's taunting. Oh, the slow.
Pretty close. Picked up by 33.
Insania didn't go for the TP. He's
Built to a
come
piece
down
back on bottom. Taiga in some trouble. Dodges a couple of auto attacks. Makes it back to the shrine. I think he probably would have made it either way, but those misses definitely helped.
And we continue to wait for first blood at 5.5 minutes now. Oh, Taiga, I don't know about this one, buddy. Are you looking to be first blood?
I think so. He's going to hand it over. Soxa hits him with a fissure, a right click, and that's going to be the kill. But now the response, Bat Rider's here. Ace getting burned up pretty hard. Koikba does not have any fiery bolas, but they're going to have enough damage. There'll be a counter kill on the troll.
All right, there we go. So he thought Koikba was a little closer. I think that's why he went for that roll-in. It ends up working out. It gives the kill to the mid laner, so it's still kind of okay. But the fact that it's first blood for an Earthshaker is pretty sick for NiP.
Uh-oh, Insania. He's going to bump into the pain train.
Keeps getting lucky. Can't TP out with the silence.
Is for dulling my blade
Didn't
on
have
your
the
back.
scroll.
Incident
Looks like,
net worth. Life Stealer looking good. He's been pretty quiet this game. Haven't talked about Madara too much, but he's going Midas.
He's a completely free lane versus that Omni Knight, and that's why they're bringing Ace up here instead. Although Ace is going to be coming in with a level disadvantage of about 2. Insania gets caught going for some ward plays.
PPD also in some trouble down bottom. 4 stacks of sticky. Can't get away from that Bat Rider.
Now's the time all warmed up.
That is the one
for
problem with the support Prophet, though. You don't want to feed like that. No.
Yeah.
What is Taiga doing? Okay, they're setting up for the return of the Nature's Prophet.
Gets a ward down.
Yeah, he rolls over the gap there, gets his ward down, and is ready for a play. But instead of saying he's actually going up top, he's looking to steal some XP from Ace, plants the ward down, and sees him.
Quickfoot's got a double damage in the
Dire's top
bottle
tower
right now.
is under attack.
Probably just going to go back to farming, but now up top, NiP starting to rotate to support Ace.
They need to hurry up, though, because Madara's taking this tower with the catapult. Fox is only level 3 on the Shaker, the 1-1-1 build, and they're looking for the Pango ulti. Taiga has made his way all the way around with these wards, by the way. You'd think it was the Nature's Prophet on the mission to do this, but he's taking care of it. And again, some more lag. The server's not being kind again here once again.
It's been a rough qualifier for CIS in Europe. Something going on with Luxembourg. Although this might be Stockholm. I don't know.
Who knows?
The Darkseer games seem to be even worse. That last series, we had the level 25 Darkseer, the parallel walls. I don't know if you were getting frame drops, but I was watching a slideshow.
Yeah, the servers have not been kind to those plays for. It seems like the past couple of days. Whenever we had like the Parablade, it was really bad, like worse than usual.
Yeah, it's like every big ult is like Monkey King ult now.
Yeah, the Darkseer. It felt like in most of those walls something was happening.
Have you ever been in a Darkseer game that's gone on for like hours where the particles start breaking down?
It's they fixed that. It doesn't happen anymore. It's over, dude. I know. Those were good times. The Darkseer would just be on fire running around there. That was awesome.
Did that ever happen in a game you cast?
Yeah, it happened in a game I played. I was playing as Darkseer and I was on fire as I just ran around the map.
That's pretty cool. So that's like one of the weirdest bugs ever.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make sense to me how that ever could have happened. Like, I could see if his like graphics started getting more messed up, but it's like we're just gonna add more shit to this guy. Nice disarm there, well timed.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Arcane Reservoir.
Mid lane, dive onto PPD. Might have enough damage here, although he gets to the other side. Nope, not gonna have it. Quickbow with a double damage, just couldn't quite find him with that slight.
I will someday repay.
Things might start bumping off here soon. I mean, where's my infest? You know, do I need them? Got a Midas, I guess. Monara's not really too concerned. All right, we're bumping. We're going top lane. We're last one to troll. Or are we? Bo3 pump faking it.
Socks are nearby. I guess not feeling it.
You did.
Now they got him.
Damn, he got baited so hard. He was like, this guy just flew over me. He didn't last with me. Clearly, no one's here. He gives him one more pass over. He's like, yeah, you're dead, dude. He was already pretty low. I don't know. That was mega questionable.
Very bold.
Yeah. It's like I really wanted that lasted. Like I don't believe you, basically.
Yeah. Lifestealer getting a lot of space. Madara, Midas up.
Can anyone even touch? I don't think so.
No. This is actually getting pretty bad pretty quick. It's 10 minutes, 3-3, but over a 2K net worth lead. And with the way this Lifestealer is positioned, no one contesting him. I'm a little bit nervous. Leading farmer on NiP is this Pangolier. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. He can do something with farm, but not going to scale that well against this Ember Lifestealer.
I think for Alliance to fully take my stamp of approval here, they just need to get another kill in this next lasso, and I'm feeling pretty good about their game. Boxy's already very close to the Boots of Travel, and then he's going to be roaming around this map with the global presence of the Nature's Bomb. And that's a quick grab onto Peter here. He has to go for the glimpse. He doesn't drop a remnant.
Well,
right,
so his flame guard expired.
Lagged.
His flame guard expired like right before that little engagement started, so not the ideal time for him to try to go for that kill.
Having some Discord issues. Yeah, but he could have just thrown a remnant straight ahead. Like if he thought he could kill him, I think he lagged or something.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he can kill him with 2 remnants or something.
You might be right. I just found one of the greatest tips, very apropos for the current meta.
Mm-hmm.
The Guardian Greaves were forged to honor the Omniscience.
Oh, so they're Omni Knights then.
Uh-huh. And they are the Guardian Greaves. And in this case, it looks like they're a proper noun. So there's some sort of specific epic footwear.
Well, everything's a proper noun. Everything has capitalized names.
Does it? Well, all the letters are capital in Dota, so you can't really tell.
Well, you can see in the shop. So there
Can
you go. Yeah. If you search them in the if you search them, you can see it. Not if you just hover them.
I see. All right. So they're all proper. All right, fair enough.
Yeah. Even an iron branch. A seemingly ordinary branch. Its iron-like qualities are bestowed upon the bearer.
Oh, and to follow up on, for those of you that were watching earlier, we were talking about wards, whether they're sentient or not, and we found thanks to somebody in Discord, said their little caption text, they're a form of half-sentient plant often cultivated by apprentice wizards. So they are half-sentient. We were down the right path with that whole debate about... I was going down the eyes thing, but, you know, they're plants, apparently. Down bottom, Madara, manning up on 33. Does have a GA and a Purification. So not a huge threat, but Madara certainly asserting his dominance all the while up top. TPD brought down by the Koikster.
Yeah, Sox had a TP out too. So this will put the push onto the tower with a 10-minute catapult. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Taiga gets level 6 in the mid lane at the same time. If he can hold off this Pango, I don't know. Woo. Fada out of mana, thankfully. For Taiga's sake. Javelin procs there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom tier 1 getting pressured. Soxa will come over and drop a fissure. But now Madara says, you know what? Maybe this guy just wants to party. Pops the rage. Soxa in a good deal of trouble, although Fada has rotated. Might still be able to get this kill. No disarm, but now the Rolling Thunder.
Oh, Madara.
He got baited in there hard.
He got greedy. He didn't go for the infest damage. That's why he didn't get that kill.
Yeah, you're right. Why didn't he?
I don't know. He thought he was going to kill him without him or something. But he could have just hopped in that wave there and gotten the kill.
Womp, dude. Wiggity womp. Fada, low on mana, gets mangoed up. I think that was a PPD mango. Jumps to the low ground. He'll be okay. Koikba trying to chase down Peter. Gets the kill. Backs out. Alliance. 5-4 with a nice lead for themselves, even despite that death on the Lifestealer down bottom. They are looking good.
Got to not do that again, though. That is for sure. And he does have his Midas coming up with the Hellbear available, so a very happy Lifestealer player. Perfectly timed. Wow, the efficiency.
Ooh. Hey, Trent, what day of the week is it? Is today Friday?
It's Friday.
Hey, happy Friday.
Oh,
Thanks, man.
it's quite nice, actually.
We had this discussion already.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
it's
missing
Pizza
Pizza Friday.
You're right. Rip.
The sad boy. And it's Potato's least favorite day of the week, too. It's Friday. We've been, Friday's been the...
We've really
I tried to
covered
give
this.
you a hint, dude.
You're right.
Yeah, we've been through this already. I don't know how you didn't know what day it was.
Oh, God, that last series really did a number.
Degenerates. Insania.
Insania is going down, just maybe. I think most definitely. Fada's trying to find the angles. One more. There it is.
I actually think there's nothing more irritating about my lifestyle to my wife than the fact that I never know what day it is. It drives her insane. I mean, it makes sense though. Like, we just work random days. You never know. What is a Friday? What's a Monday?
Whoa.
What's a lasso? Boxy?
Lasso on the Pango. He does not have an ulti, and they might be able to bring him down here. They've got the damage. It's a decent magnetized. It's spreading like a bug. They're not going to be able to get any more. Still a 5K lead. Alliance continuing to find openings.
That's a large lead for this part of the game. And the Blink Dagger's not that far away from Boxy. He's got those treants too that he can just zip himself right onto. As Qualifier just bullies the side of NiP, running fearlessly through their side of the map.
Yeah, I think that pretty accurately describes Koikba's state of affairs right now.
Peter was coming though. It was a little scary.
Ace is going Battle Fury on this troll. I think a little suspect here. Still needs to farm up the Demon Edge. If he gets it, it'll be a great recovery tool, but we'll extend this window where the troll's not quite ready to party and Lifestealer is getting close to Relic Gold.
I think they're so far behind that like this game is going to be a Blink Dagger, Earthshaker saving us while we delay for troll to farm kind of game.
It's a very poor disruptor right now. PPD just now getting gold for the boots.
Now I've got Friday stuck in my head. Thanks a lot. I got to get down on Friday.
Man, what is Rebecca Black doing?
I don't know. I need more of her in my life, though. That's the truth.
I actually followed her on Twitter for a while. She was making some other music videos, and then I couldn't take it anymore. It's like a lifestyle
What happened?
vlogger
Saturday
or
and
something.
Sunday, just they weren't the same.
Yeah.
Monday came around.
She really stayed original with it. Bounty runes. NiP. Looks like it was an even spread. That bottle got me again.
Yeah, I hear you. Qualifier, he's in there. Oh, Peter. Where's the static storm? He's holding it. Holding it. Holding it.
I'm not going to get it. Madara with the rage. He's too strong. Now Fada rolling forward. Does clip onto the lifestealer. Nice sidestep from Boxy. But Madara's in a lot of trouble. Does not have an infest. Nowhere to go. He will get brought down. Ends up being a support for Core. Great trade for NiP.
Peter needs to throw a tip right down that lifestealer. When he just dies like that after killing, that is definitely when a support player is supposed to be tipping. Peter, we all know, is a class act and would never, you know, instigate anything like that against another player. You know, he's not one for trash talk, this guy.
No.
Not Peter.
Not Pete. Bad time for that lifestealer to take a fight like that, though. So close. He might have even had relic gold when he died. I think he did.
His death cost was 250, so very likely.
Brutal.
Radiant's
More
middle
patient.
tower is under attack.
So now this Battle Fury for Ace feels within grasp. He's got some stacks here in the jungle, or at least a two-ski.
I believe it's a twofer.
A twofer.
Not a two-ski. It's a three-ski.
Three-ski?
Yeah.
And then 4 is a quad stack, because that just sounds cool.
Yeah, right.
And you never really see 5 stacks, so it kind of doesn't matter.
Tower is under attack.
That is indeed a rarity in pro games, you know. Sometimes you get this guy in your team who's mean. I gotta say, you know, stacking in pubs is amazing right now. You get so much gold. As a support player, I know we are talking about the life of a support and how much better it is now, but they just keep buffing how much gold you get from stacking. It feels so good.
Yeah. That's what I said, dude. My Crystal Maiden. I'm just hanging out in the jungle, getting my stacks going, killing some big creeps. Drums on the Omni. A's Soul Ring Drum.
I think it's what we talked about yesterday, right? Same build?
I think so. Now Insania, caught mid. Easy kill for Fada.
That was clicking. Has the medallion, but not going to save him there. But the Blink Dagger is now paired and ready here for Boxy. And so they will be targeting down this Battle Fury Troll. Ace, the prime target, you would think, for Alliance at the moment. And at the same time, the Radiance is also just about done here for the Lifestealer. So everything's coming together here for Alliance. Now it's time to actually get aggressive and make use of it onto these towers. But the defense will be there, right? We have this Blink Dagger from Soxa. He needs the levels, but he has gone for the correct build in this case. He has most of his points in the Aftershock. Just 2 in the Fisher. In mid lane, catches Fada, low HP, Blink Lasso. But the mech is there. Enough. A Fada classic.
The mech.
Without the Force Staff, hard to really get the distance there. They don't have the silence available for the Earth Spirit either, so that was not going to be a kill. Now there's an Invis Rune even bottled for Fada.
You know, we've been talking about these mid Guardian Greave carriers, and Pango doesn't usually come to mind as high on that list, but fits the bill kind of okay. He's pretty annoying, and with Guardian Greaves, he gets a lot harder to lock down and kill.
Yeah, with an Omni on the team too. It's kind of a 4 protect 1 situation with this troll, and that's again why he sort of needs this Battle Fury. We're going late. Basically, Ace Spectre again.
Down bottom. Boxy. Does have a blink, so maybe a chance to survive if they can find him. No, okay. That's it. This is a great comment, Trent. What are days really?
Just a construct to control our lives, man. You know? They're
now
made
you're
by
speaking
the
my
man,
language. Hell yeah, brother. Boxy, whoa, are they going to catch him? Blink back. Some fast fingers on that bat.
Live in a society.
Settle for a tower.
Fine, though. There's no real counter pressure coming in from the Radiant. Trying to get this mid lane, so I think they can rotate here. They have this ward in behind, though, so they're a pretty safe push for Madara. And now Fada looking for the answer up top here. He's got that Greaves gold in 200. Don't die, Fada. But if he gets the kill, he's rolling the dice. He wants the Greaves.
Lasso is available. Taiga rolling away. Does get scattered out by Soxa over on the side.
Soxa.
Soxa.
Remember when Soxa first started playing and Soxa was still around and they kept getting confused?
Yep.
That
I
ended pretty
remember
fast.
that epic tweet. My name is not Saska.
That was a pretty good one, yeah.
The K comes first. I don't remember the exact words, but it
I
was
don't know
just
who
so
was
direct.
guilty of it because I don't know how that even happens. It's pretty clear. Like
Yeah.
I can't even say that properly. All right, Infest gank on the Batrider. Here we go. Don't get Peter. Get the troll. That's your man.
Got him.
Mounty gets his
Damn.
man.
But can they actually kill him? They need a little bit more, and they've got it. Madara will finish him off. He's got the Radiance now. The burn is online.
And they got the ward. They try to go for the second and one on the Pango. I can't find him. And now we got a force staff. All right, there we go. Helping out your Batrider. I love it. Taiga's like, buddy, I'll buy the force staff. I'll force you. We can do this together. You go back for some drums. Oh, Saksa wants it up top. The solo pick. Come on and slam. Oh, wait for that next creep wave. Oh, here it comes. Oh,
Does he have the damage?
so good.
He does.
Oh, I love it. Best hero, Dota 2. Probably
Few
one of the most
things-
satisfying heroes to play, especially when you first start playing Dota.
Exactly. Few things more satisfying than that combo. It's also like the graphic of Echo Slam, how the like damage kind of does radiate and echo through the unit, so it's not just one burst, but you see it kind of chunk down.
Yeah,
It gives you that little feeling of like, ooh, how much damage am I going to do this time? That's how I feel, at least, when I play Earthshaker.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm going to do it.
That's your shaker voice.
After I hit the stuns, I just take my hands off the keyboard and shake them because I'm so excited. That's why I like playing Enigma so much, because you can blink Black Hole and then just take your hands off the keyboard and start clapping and cheer your team on.
You start doing the motion, you know? You
Dude.
gotta cosplay Enigma. Get your purple morph suit on. I know how you roll. Into the pit. They roll. Haste rune even outside of it for a Batrider player.
It's not
Alright,
the
be right back,
fastest
guys. I'm
road.
going to bring someone into the pit with us.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
We do have the medallion, though, which helps
Look.
quite a bit. Looking for the lasso. He
Guys,
grabs
I got
one. It's a
one.
Raptor. But counter initiation with the fissure. They're going to come out of the pit and commit to this fight. They do get the kill onto PPD. 33 pops the GA. That'll reset things a little bit. Taiga left on the high ground. But where's the damage from NiP? Troll
Gotta be
down
careful
bottom.
about Ace.
Trying to join the fight, but he's not doing anything. Madara is just taking him to town. Taiga now gets turned on. Ace pops the ultimate, so maybe this will be a kill that they can grab. They lose Sox on the other side, but Taiga even rolls away.
He's out of there. And the rest of the fight was cleaned up by the other trio down there, the Ember, the Bat, and the Nature's Prophet. So, are you a little mad at your Batrider play right now, though? You're like, guys, we kind of had that. Can we just finish Roche? It felt a little unnecessary, you know, going out of the pit like that. But at the same time, they might not be. Maybe they weren't sure about the Echo Slam. Of course, they should have known it was on cooldown. Kind of feels like a good thing for NiP that all happened.
I think so.
I guess it depends. Obviously, if Alliance still end up getting the Roche, then it's not going to have mattered. But now there's almost like a second chance here for NiP.
I mean, it's kind of scary. Like, they have a medallion, so their Roche isn't slow, but it's also not that fast. I understand why they ditched immediately and took the fight instead of committing to Roche. You know, it's not like they have a Slardar or a TA where they can just
Dire's
burst it.
top
Yeah, they don't even
tower
have the
is under
troll.
attack.
Smoke now from NiP.
Radiant are scanning.
We're not going to find Insania. But off the map, Alliance with the right idea, checking to make sure they're not in the pit.
Uh-oh. He did.
Yep. They're going to cut through the trees, TP out. That should not work. Oh.
Dire's top tower is under
Where's the taunt?
attack.
Whoa. Nature's Prophet has a voice line that says admirable. Wow, that's actually awesome.
I did not know that.
Damn. Shout out to Bulldog. Pretty hype.
Reeves are up. Pango going for that Maelstrom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like to blink this game. He definitely needed it versus the Bat, the Lifestealer, and the Ember Spirit. It's a really nice match for it. Like, sometimes you can get away with not going for it because you can just mostly focus on your damage and your sustainability, but one clutch
Radiant's
stun is all you
bottom
need to really
tower
like
is under
combo
attack.
down something like a Bat or an Ember. And you're gonna have to go for the blink, but they're just gonna chase that fire.
I think he's okay, though.
Oh, stop.
A little too speedy with the BOTs.
Walking off Buddy, I mean, obviously, if he hits that, then they have him trapped against the wall. Maybe there's a chance for a
Radiant's
combo.
bottom
So
tower is
you
under
can see why they
attack.
went for it. But there are some sentries nearby, and he is inside of one now.
Back up. Ace has farmed a whole S and Y. Trying to
Peter?
close the gap.
Tiger's just going.
I think he's okay, though. He did roll away pretty far. He's good.
Yeah, that night vision saving him. Well, they never went back for that Roche.
Just farm town. I mean, Lifestealer is still pretty comfortably ahead, but one missed
so
fight, and that
aggressive.
could quickly change.
Oh, well, speaking of Lifestealer. Kind of said bullying onto Soxa. Some illusions. Fada. Classic. Soxa actually has a Quelling Blade. I didn't notice that. Cutting through some of these trees. It is really helpful. I mean, he's against Nature's Prophet, so that might be the main reason why, but honestly, whenever you play these lurking heroes, it always feels good to have a Quelling Blade.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
New pass in the
Dire's
trees.
middle tower is under attack.
Almost a Mjolnir on Koikba.
Goodness.
He will be
Radiant's
doing a lot of
structures
lightning
are
damage. I can
fortified.
guarantee it.
They're going to lose their second tower of the game here, though.
Dire's bottom tower
Of course,
is
it looks
under
like
attack.
Madara's getting his
Radiant's
own nice
top
push
tower
going down
is
bottom
falling.
here. Forces the ulti from Fada, but I mean, not a whole lot he can do to Madara, I don't think. In fact, Boxy's even threatening here with the Firefly.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Not sure if that was worth the minute cooldown.
Dire's bottom
Glimpse
tower
onto the
is
bat.
under
Are they going to
attack.
go for this?
We get
Takes
to the
it
high
up to the
ground.
top. TP now. They do interrupt him. Yeah, that's going to be an easy pick on the Bat Rider.
Your noble
There we
creature
go.
died for your misdeeds.
Insania up top there gets the block to save himself from Ace.
Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
They'll deny that bottom tower. Oh, well. Alliance, you're losing your lead here. You lost your jump. Didn't get this Bat Rider very much. I know he's 5-1-2, but it does hurt when you die like that. And that BKB is not far away here for Ace.
I just didn't expect this game to slow down so much. It's turned out the Battle Fury was the perfect item for Ace. Alliance have just given him so much room to use it. Only 1,000 behind the Lifestealer.
Honestly, the
Omni Knight's
lack
got
of
a blink.
Aegis, it meant they couldn't just face roll them. If you have Aegis versus Echo Slam, that feels really good. When you don't have it, it's quite scary. You're worried about just suddenly losing someone. Oh, and there's a DD. Timing, very nice. And they're looking for the bat.
Bottle it up as they smoke. Remnant to the high ground. Koikba going in pretty far.
Oh, the ward vision down bottom. They saw Ace. They're going to find him.
They are going to kill PPD in this fight. Can they get more, though? Soxa drops the dunk onto the Ember. I don't know if the follow-up's going to be there. Just maybe. Fada can't finish him off. Taiga trying to roll away, and the Ember Spirit will make it out. The other side, Insania, also on the run. Taiga gets pinched. Koikba still has a double damage root on and an Arcane. So he's actually pretty ridiculous right now, trying to chase Fada. That's not going to work, and on the other side, they are going to dive past the towers. Soxa with a TP will work in the face of Madara. 33 back in the tree line will be difficult to sniff out.
Fada broke the ankles of Koikba as well. He got himself into a nice pocket of trees. Even tried to use the scan to find him, but they probably just want to get into the Roche pit and finish what they started a while back. Unfortunately, I guess there's just not enough time. Because they know the Pango will probably have ulti up soon and has that Blink Dagger, so they need to have a really good idea of what they're doing and maybe a quicker pick before they can go into the pit like that. But I love what they did with the Bat Rider and the Lifestealer there. They started smoking up top with everyone, but then they saw that Troll Warlord down here on those wards, so instantly they cut across and just got the kill onto Ace. Very much needed. He is... Oh, is he skipping the BKB now? He is. He's going right into the Satanic instead. Gonna try and give himself that resistance against the lasso.
Interesting. Well, Roshan, here we go for Alliance. Madara leading the charge. There's that medallion, so it's a little
They know what's
faster now.
happening. Fada's coming. This is too slow.
This feels very awkward. Dire drop a scan down bottom.
Dude,
They're
Fada's
smoked
coming.
up. No, they're not smoked up. I'm sorry. They're just going for bounties.
Fada?
They just committed to this. They could probably kill it, but they're dancing around too much, and now they're going to give this window to NiP to start to contest. Roche, below 1,000 HP. It's going to go down just in time.
Has fallen to the Radiant.
Whew. Alliance living life on the edge. Glimpse back onto Insania. Likely to go down. Oop, gets pushed away. Ooh, just barely makes it.
Yeah, the damage was there. With that basher, there was the chance.
Well, they get away with the Roche, and Aegis in the hands of the Lifestealer.
Radiant structures are fortified.
True strike game here for the Ember Spirit. Makes sense, I suppose. Having to
Radiant's
deal with
middle
the
tower has
blind.
fallen.
Wow, he's really close to AC, too. Salt, or just a plate mail left. As the Satanic now gets picked up by Mr. Troll.
Oh my god, Insania. He just blinked right over him. That was scary. Oh, Peter, gonna find Boxy.
Oh, nice lasso. But Saksa there. Feature breaks it up. Flame Break actually helps out PPD.
Still has glimpse.
33 in the front lines. Another one of these awkward fights. Alliance on the retreat now. That'll
Can't
be
commit
it.
while the Aegis is still there. From NiP, that is.
Warriors of the wood.
Alliance just hoping for a quick pick there, I guess.
Bit of an odd game, for sure. Feels like this Omni Night, you haven't really felt the impact of that one, eh? Just
Not
'cause
too much.
There haven't been a lot of fights where it seems like 3T is being able to find like a moment or something, but he is pretty farmed. Blink, Vlad's, drums, got a lot of nice items, almost into a BKB.
And the key thing about Omni is that it's still always a threat. So, sort of like the black hole, you have this impact by just being in a position to threaten the Guardian Angel and turn a fight. So probably a bit deceptive, but I would agree. A lot of farm on this guy. Alliance looking to do something with this Aegis. 2.5 minutes left.
Radiant are scanning.
AC is up. This is the time.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Dara focused on this mid tower. Ace trying to repel. A lot of support. All of Alliance here on the high ground. And NiP going to take a more defensive position
Dire's
behind their
middle
tier
tower is
2.
under attack.
Both teams send one guy to the pit. The position ones to duke it out.
I am confirmed. Thank you.
That's
However,
how
one of
Dota
them's
should
got
be
that-
settled, you know?
Yeah,
Like some Troy shit.
exactly.
Dire's structures
However,
are
one of them's got the
fortified.
Heavenly Grace, so it's not a fair fight.
Well, that's how most of those battles went in the end, right? You know? Didn't someone have, everyone's got their god on their side? Oh, Boxy.
True.
Doesn't find it with the blinking.
Has fallen.
Uh-oh, that's a BKB used.
Now the chase down. Someone give this guy another glimpse.
Going down the Life Stealer, but he makes it out.
Touch and go games today, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they did get the tower though, so another victory there for Alliance. They continue their lead here. I wonder what the win rate's looking like here. 59% for the Radiant, according to Dota Plus, as the XP has been slowly climbing Alliance's way over time. The net worth been kind of just locked around that 6K mark since about 18 minutes, so they're holding steady here for the past half of the game.
Thistle Blade on Life Stealer, and he's getting close to not completely slotted, but I think Alliance should really try to fight around these item timings. This age is about to expire. Definitely getting this feeling that Alliance are having trouble pushing their advantage.
Oh, Madara up here for this bounty run.
Bumps into Ace. A lot of
14
members
seconds.
from both teams behind him. Finally gets that lasso. Another BKB charge used, but it's the Shaker. Will pull him in. Dual Scepter. Gets a reset for him. Gets off a dunk. Doesn't do too much. Taiga dies on the far side as they finally finish off the Shaker. GA. Going to make a big difference, though. Mitigating damage from Madara as he clicks onto Ace. Now he's back and ready to party. Pango caught by the Searing Chains. He will survive, it looks like. Another set of bolas. Just a 1-for-1.
Yeah, he's got the Blake ready, though. I mean, he's got Chase down. I don't think they want to let Lions get out of here, but they are bailing. 4 for 4. Am I right? Got him.
Yes, indeed.
So pretty much almost exact XP change, but a 50 more XP for the Radiant, and the gold a little more for NiP side. So pretty well nothing happening around here. Yeehaw. But that means they have waited out the Aegis, and now they have a Lincoln's on the Omni Knight, and I saw Fada was building one too, and yeah, it looks like he's still kind of close. Oh, the items are plenty here. MKB for the Troll. We got a pipe done for the Earth Spirit. Everyone's picking something up.
I think Lifestealer's made an interesting commitment now. Nullifier. Picked up the helm already. The Nullify.
Nullify, eh? Okay. It's pretty good. Stops the Satanic. And might be able to stop that third or fourth life from the Troll, however you want to count them with the Omni Knight here.
That's true. Saw one Nullifier picked up, I think, 2 days ago, and was surprisingly effective as sort of a game closer. I think the reveal caught somebody before they could BKB and, without buyback, and basically ended the game. So it's certainly a good choice if you feel like you're going to have trouble. These fights, not easy to find kills. Either side, really.
Well, last game for us in our previous series, it was NiP who had the superior macro game, and were constantly pushing out waves and being generally obtuse to play against because of the the Templar Assassin and her traps. But in this game, it kind of feels like that's on Alliance's side, right? You have a Nature's Prophet, a Bat Rider, and an Ember, all very quick at taking down lanes. Even Earth Spirit, when you get some of those talents, is fast at pushing out the waves. And then the whole point of it in this game is that the waves are supposed to be information here for Alliance to create these easy single target pickoffs with the Bat Rider. And that's why you see NiP just constantly in a ball. And that's why the XP advantage continues to go Alliance's way, despite the fact that we're still pretty even on kills. And also, feels like the game's just stagnant at this 6K lead. It's because they know that they can't afford to let anyone get picked off by this Bat Rider. So over time, it is going to continue to favor Alliance. Unless, like, it just takes one pick off on, like, an NP or a Prophet, though. You know, it is a bit of a risky playstyle.
Yeah. It's starting to favor them in terms of gold, though. Up to about 7,500 net worth lead, so it is slowly but steadily increasing. And not really stopping the Troll from farming. He's neck and neck with the Lifestealer. Seems like they're getting items at a ridiculous rate. Nullifier now up on Lifestealer. And Troll just picked up his Basher.
Not a lot of aggressive movements so far this game from NiP. They seem comfortable with what's been happening. Do they have any smokes right now? Is Peter bringing one? He is. Peter's running mid. He just ran through a ward holding a smoke at half HP, so they'll probably give away the fact that they're looking to smoke.
Here it is. Not a lot of targets nearby, though. Ember Spirit going to be the one that they've got eyes on, but not your easiest target. And they catch him. Smoke gets broken. Has a remnant down.
Oh, they know where it is. They didn't go for it.
He's good.
What? Oh,
And he
maybe
does
they
have
must
a
not
BKB.
seen it. I think the night vision was too short. Must have been close, though.
Man. Strange games today compared to what we saw in CIS.
Yeah, a little more patient.
Suppose so. I don't know if it's a byproduct of these teams just being more evenly matched, so both sides just feel a little more safe, playing slightly more defensive and reserved, but It's almost like night and day, to be honest. Completely different style.
Go for my master.
Ooh, Madara going for the Doom. Bloodthorn. Going to be up to go with the Nullifier. Still has some farming to do, but that is the ultimate lockdown.
Well, if he keeps getting banned in the first phase, we'll just buy him.
There
Makes
you go.
sense.
Maybe the only hero in the game whose ultimate is for sale.
Well, Ancient Apparition. Am I right?
Daedalus on
Dire
Ember up next.
structures are
So
falling
Roche is up,
are scanning.
and it's NiP that go into the pit. Now, they kill it really fast. Look at this troll.
Yeah.
Radiant have scanned it, but I don't know if they can even react.
Radiant's middle tower
falls
is
that
under
fast.
attack. Roshan has fallen
Jeez,
to
go the way of NiP.
Foxy still goes to scale it a little bit. Oh, nice grab, though. Perfect angle.
He gets this Pango, but can they actually do anything with it? Taiga goes rolling in on the back line. There's the mute, but doesn't seem to do much, as now Ace and Madara are duking it out. Ace up on the high ground. Big damage onto Taiga. He'll be the only casualty as the rest of Alliance are able to get out.
Damn, that was so cool, though. I thought that was going to work off. That's a really hard Pango to grab, man. Without an Aether Lens on your Batrider to blink and grab him like that,
Yeah.
that's pretty
true.
hype.
You don't see
But,
it.
yeah, it did not matter. It was still a win there for NiP. And the gold, the XP, doesn't feel like it's telling the story of this game because it still just feels like it's going all NiP's way.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I don't know. It's a little hard to judge. You know, it's still 5K net worth lead for Alliance. Definitely agree that now
Radiant's
NiP
middle tower has
feel more
fallen.
in control. See how far they're going to push it. Might have a go at high ground. Our troll does not have a BKB.
They have Lincolns for him, though.
True.
Foxy is waiting over here. Oh. And they try a glimpse back, but of course Madara can just raise that off and he'll just send illusion stuff after them. Oh, meanwhile,
Insania
they
gets
find
picked.
Insania. He was lurking there with those wards for a long time. Trying to keep himself safe, but he got. Here gets an Invis rune.
Back to the high ground siege we go. 4v5, no buyback on this Nature's Prophet. Ace caught by the lasso, but broken.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Linked back. Didn't have anything to
Radiant's middle
do to him
tower
after
is
lassoing him.
under attack.
That's not a good sign.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, he blinked
Radiant's
himself.
middle tower has fallen.
Heavenly Grace was on him, so it wouldn't have been an amazing lasso anyway.
That is true.
Tier 3
Like
tower
pushes
down.
the wave in, but Ace is still on your high ground. He has an Aegis.
Backdoor protection finally broken. They're going to take this fight outside of the base, though. It's Madara in the back. Rage has
couldn't
been
get
used
Peter.
early, and now he has to take a more defensive posture. Another great magnetize from the Earth Spirit, but I don't know if it'll be enough. DPD dying to the BKB bat. The magic damage is there. Despite the Guardian Angel coming through, Pangolier caught by the mute. And 3 dead on the side of NiP. Now Saksa on the run. Does have the Yule Scepter, but he's going to come back down to a whole bunch of enemies. Force staff up, but Boxy will be there. Blinks over the fissure, and he's going to still chase him down. Buyback by the Pango. Ace left all alone. He's got the Aegis. We'll bring him down once. Pango not going to be here, just going to push out top. They should be able to kill him again quite easily. This is a 5-0. Almost unbelievable that Alliance could take such a convincing fight and set up the rampage for Koikba.
Rampage. Man, that's a fight you're gonna want to rewatch, honestly, and just see how they did that. Like, you start looking at these green diamonds, and you're like, oh, what about Static Storm? What about Echo Slam? Where was the Pango ulti? They just got completely shut out in that fight. The targeting onto Peter. First, it was Madara with the lifestealer. He didn't finish him off, though. But then after, Boxy jumps in as the Batrider, pops his own BKB just to get through the kinetic field to guarantee that he could finish off Peter. It forced out a somewhat bad ultimate there for the Guardian Angel as well to try and save Peter, but then he still goes down. And then Saksa, he got earned up there from Taiga to make sure he couldn't find a blink zone.
Dyer's top tower has
Defense
fallen.
on the high ground. Ember Spirit going in pretty far, but jumps back. Exactly a jaunt. Full chip damage on that tier 3 tower. The tier 3 top's already dead, so they will just finish off the shrine here in the
Dire's
jungle.
top shrine has fallen.
Alliance now 14k net worth ahead.
All 4 bounties too.
Look at that graph, man. That's a perfect V right there.
For victory?
V for victory. There you go.
Maybe not. Who knows? Still comes down to probably the next Roche. I think the macro, again, the rat gameplay seems to be working out pretty damn well for Alliance. That ward did end up staying there for Insania, so he still is kind of safe.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
They did get a tier 3 before all that, though, so they will be able to take down these shrines.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Yeah, Soxa knows. He just pinged out those wards. He said, hey, Peter, you want some free gold?
Dire's top barracks
Peter?
are under
Falcon
attack.
Eater? There we go.
Pretty good map control from Alliance right now. Still a long time till Roche. 2.5 minutes until we'll see the timer.
I mean, Loda's just sitting there like, guys, I told you. We did this before. Look, Nature's Prophet and Batrider. Trust me. S4, he played this thing mid, and we just made it so they had to run around as 5 people, or else someone gets lassoed, and then you just win by economy. It's not that hard. People have been doing it for
Dire's
6
bottom
years.
shrine is under attack.
Loda, he's back there. He's smacking them. He's like, I told you. Why don't you ever listen? That's how we win games.
You know, your item has been picked up. Look at that
Ooh,
Nature's
oh,
Prophet,
I know.
dog.
The Meteor Hammer? I saw that.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it. It's a quality item on this hero.
Look
The
at
only
that.
reason I still play Treant Protector. Just so I can buy Meteor Hammer and not feel guilty about it.
I think Nyx is the only hero that I would contemplate picking and not feel guilty.
That's pretty good.
And Naga, though. That one's more annoying.
That one's fun. That one's really hype.
It takes a lot of item shift queuing. It's a little
Dude,
intensive. for me, man.
It's 3 buttons. It's as easy as tread swapping.
Well,
Yeah, but I don't tread swap either. That's like literally
buy-
what you were gonna say, and you
I
stopped
buy
yourself,
phase
didn't you?
boots. I'm a
Yeah,
phase boots
okay.
kind of guy.
Uh-huh.
Phase boots dazzle, dude. I've been doing it for years. This troll is officially yoked, though. He is lacking the boots. He's got him in the backpack. He's picked up the Daedalus. I mean, maybe
What's
ditch the
with our
Sanj and
games
Yasha.
today, dude? This is gonna be the longest 2 best of 3s ever.
Seriously.
Oh, swinging a miss for old Pizzi there. He tries a static storm the Ember. Who has a BKB, by the way.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. Shaping up for a long set of games.
Insania, down bottom, been gone on. Fada misses the second stun, though, and now he's stuck on the rock face. Having a hard time on the old Pango.
Foxy grabs him now. Pulls him into no man's land, but
But
he's
who's
got a lot of
chasing who?
friends. I think Foxy might be regretting this. He's going to pop the BKB, try to run out of here, will not TP home, has a gem, and that thing's going to hit the deck. Good night, Boxy. Insania does finish off a tower.
He actually has creeps going. He can come back here.
Oh, no, that's a
And-
ward. I'm sorry.
He broke the back door, but he's too focused on the top lane instead. Well, there's part 1 of the Doom. Part 2 is actually available here. He needs another 700 gold for his buyback to be in surplus. Or rather, for the recipe to be in surplus alongside his buyback.
The Doom. Excited to see if this will actually work.
I don't think Alliance are going to win this game. I feel like the ratting and everything is cute, but I don't know. They need another crazy fight like that, and I guess it can't happen, right? Because Quake understands that he is the big damage dealer, so because they're forced into this big
Radiant's
ball,
top
I think
shrine
it's
is
still
under
more
attack.
likely that NiP win this. It feels like it's just one good play from Soxa, and he's been
Radiant's top
struggling this
shrine
game. I
has
think he's been
fallen.
targeted a lot by Taiga, so it's understandable.
Ember
Dude, he
Spear being
knows.
Nuisance. Surrounded. Nice safe TP home.
Oh, The creeps, are they close? What is Insania is looking for the courier award? Ah, God, Nature's Prophet is so annoying.
Yeah, name me another support that can do that.
Yes.
There's not many.
Radiant are
Just
scanning.
Monkey.
Precious monkey. For my
Yeah, I guess that's true. Monkey can do it.
And Io.
But again,
Io
The
with the
efficiency.
giant relocate on the map. I wonder what Io just did. All right, Foxy looking for his target. Omni's actually okay.
they can kill him.
Yeah. Oh, Insania though, he's pulling them apart here. They got to grab somebody because he's making the space.
They're moving too fast, though. Everybody's running in the same direction. Alliance can't close the gap.
The ball, it's too strong. Hold
Oh.
hands. Hug a tree.
It's like that pirate game. All the boats move at the same speed, so you're just chasing people endlessly.
Dire's bottom shrine is under
Pirate
attack.
game.
Sea of Thieves.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. Got to be a better sailor. I thought you were talking about Sid Meier's Pirates. Now that's
Oh.
a game. A legendary game.
But that RPG thing that never came out. That people
No,
realized
it's
it was,
no, it's one. It's old. It's like
Oh.
it's like Civ era. It's fun.
I see.
pick it
I
up on
played
Steam, guys.
Muppet Treasure Island. That was a fun pirate game.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Great movie and a great game.
That movie scared me though when I was little. A little too freaky. It was like Anastasia also looked kind of scary. And James the Giant Peach. Speaking of scary movies when you're a kid.
Well, that movie's just creepy, dude. I don't know
Yeah,
what's going
yeah,
on.
that movie freaked me out, dude.
James and the Giant Peach just living in this peach, just slowly eating their home. Like, ugh. Disgustingly ridiculous. Scotty up on Pango.
Oh, gets the bash.
Jumps up top. BKB.
Trolls got bots too.
Alliance on the run here. I think they're going to be able to get out. All right, another fight where they just disengage.
All right, here your North American casters coming at you live now with Europe Dota 2. It's
Europe.
Ace making his way up top here. There's spots himself a little Insania on that. Ace is probably going to get that tree line there and destroy a war, but he's actually pretty close. Doesn't go for the jump, though, despite revealing his position.
You know, why doesn't Dota have any kind of Southern caster? I feel like that's one thing we're missing. You know, if
Well,
some
we
guy
had
really
Brian. He did some
Huh?
stuff a little bit. Didn't K-pop do a little bit of stuff?
maybe
Kind of had a bit
little.
of a twang.
Yeah, but you know, I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of cowboys out there. I guess they just don't play video games.
Yeehaw!
I
I
mean,
can
we
just rewatch King of the Hill again. I can really get it down after that. Yeah. The Bulldozer!
I mean, I don't know. It'd be sort of funny, but I could hear some hype plays in that account or that accent rather.
And we're too into the Brits and the Aussies, it seems.
Look at this Roshan die. They can't finish it though. Madara charging into backlines. He wants PPD. He drops the Doom. Gonna be up in 10 seconds. Limps back. Madara
the wombo
in
combo.
trouble. Where's his team? What are we doing here, boys?
Good team, stunned up.
BKB
Oh, we gotta
now
slow you
from
from
the
that Scotty.
Koikster.
Remember, that
Madara
slows his
buys back.
remnants.
This is weird. Insania just TP's bottom. He's going to wrap this now. Meanwhile, Lasso from the Bat Rider in the river. It's going to pull 33 up to the high ground. They're going to
he
try to
dead.
bring him down before the GA. It's going to be close. He's muted. He's dead. Buyback now from the Omni, and there's also going to be a buyback on the Bat Rider. Invest inside of Taiga. They'll jump back in. Those socks at PPD get obliterated as Taiga goes down. Buyback's being used by everybody as Madara finally gets finished off. Doesn't win the man fight against Ace. Insania trying to break it up, though. Up top, does finish off the range barracks and has Treants down bottom. Big wave now hitting onto the tier 3. Back to the fight. Tangolier up in the front lines. There's the GA from all the buybacks.
Dire's bottom tower
Her
He's
spirit
just
may be
trying
in
to
trouble.
kill Treants. He can't do anything. He's killing these melee racks. Insania's got it. He's doing it right in
Insania's
his
actually
face.
doing it with the rat play. And this bottom tier 3, that's a huge amount of range creeps. It's actually going to go down. Ace, meanwhile, back in the pit. There's no buyback on the Lifestealer. That was a dieback for him. Oh, no.
into the Dire.
Roshan does go down, killed by the Dire, picked up by 33 as Boxy does BKB TP.
Dire's
Meanwhile,
Had the inventory
Koifa,
slots, but he didn't get
he's-
anything.
he's in the base. That's a tier 3 just chipping away at buildings.
And he's chunking through Fada as well.
bottom barracks are under
Oh, it's a clown fest here. Now half the HP gone for PPD. Koifa just runs at him with the double Daedalus Mjolnir. He's looking back towards buildings. He goes back to his base because meanwhile, Taiga's duking out with 3 people. Sox has got the totem on the way back down though, but it doesn't actually connect. Can't get the rollout though. And that will give Ace mega kill streak here.
Man, wish we had a team fight recap for that. What in the world did we just witness? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buybacks used.
Well, it's NiP who are the ones with 4 remaining inside the Radiant base. Will be 3 of them, as Fada is down the bottom lane, but he has the boots of travel, so he can join here when required.
There's the glyph. No buybacks on the dead heroes right now. Ember, the only Radiant hero that has it.
Fada straight up buys the bots too here. They're looking for the big play. Boxy also wants the lasso. He's going to grab himself Saksa.
Gets the shaker, trying to pull him in deep, but Omni Knight's there.
Fada.
Yule Scepter gives him the reset. Ace, meanwhile, just focusing on structures. This will be only the mid lane, though. Tier 2 standing in top and bottom.
Oh, that is an issue.
Now NiP have no choice but to back out unless they think
There's
they can
creeps
wipe
in the
him
top
again.
lane. Is Insane going to go bottom? Is he that crazy? Come on, buddy. I know you can do it.
Creeps
You
in
have
the
buyback?
base.
Oh, no, he doesn't actually. Damn. He's got Scythe. Not going. He's playing it chill.
All right.
Yes.
We're all calming down.
We can relax now.
So Alliance, though, they hold it together, right? They keep their cool. They don't overreact.
Ooh, look at Ace, though. He's losing all his HP. Huh. Scary.
Attack
just chunks him.
visibility.
Dude, is he going to rapier soon? Yeah, he's ready. Yeah. Let's go, Quakefoot. Come on, baby. You still got 7 seconds left. Up top, they're
queued
looking for
up.
the Scythe on Fada. They have the Infest gank.
They're going to find him. Do they actually have
Where's
the
the
damage to kill him, though? They should. Lifestealer hits hard, and there's the Hex. That'll be plenty. Buyback available on the Pango. He was not one of the 7 used.
Abyssal now done here. So there is no answer for Quakefoot to the Abyssal Blade, though. Do they have any Lincolns on the team? I don't think so. That is scary. If he does get this rapier, and he's running there, his buyback, though, in a 4K surplus, but oh, is he going to do it? No. Oh, he's doing it. Oh, we got a rapier. All right, baby. Let's go.
And now this game actually gets a lot more interesting. We had a pretty quiet mid game. We had a pretty quiet laning stage, but now things get interesting. Coming up on the hour mark, Alliance are done messing around.
So
This
he
Ember
had a
Spear.
Mjolnir, right? Just sold a Mjolnir for that? Am I crazy?
He did sell the Mjolnir for that.
Yeah, so that's so he can keep his buyback. Pretty smart. Slot issues anyway. He feels like he needs the Yules. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Boxy, you have the lasso. All on you, baby.
Madara gets initiated on. Actually,
Got
kind
that
of low.
resistance on Ace, though.
Dire's bottom
Ah,
barracks are under
Insania's
attack.
just meteoring bottom.
Working pretty darn well, too. The barracks are very low. Now they're going to go over to deal with it and clear out the creeps. And that'll open up for the rest of Alliance to keep shipping at that tier 3 mid. It's already below half HP.
People always say Alliance is back, but looking at this game, it's like they never left. It's the same team. It's the same strats.
Get this, splitting the creeps. Some of them on the heroes. Is this range barracks finally going to fall? That range creep, the hero. In come the treants. Down she goes.
And the hammer.
NiP are probably just going to sacrifice bottom and focus their efforts mid. Ace and Madara going blow for blow. The Doom comes out. Troll Warlord in a little bit of trouble. He is going to live. That Rider, Staff, he's going to be all right. Ace chasing out pretty far. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, there's a big fight going as Saksa drops the dunk onto Insania, trying to finish him off, but he might actually still
Insania?
live. Just
No.
barely, no. Troll
a
did get
rapier.
finished off, though.
So low.
Buyback still available on the Troll Warlord.
3.5 minutes left here until the next potential road.
Dire's bottom shrine
Absolutely
is under
wild game.
Fear not, heresy.
And that Aegis will be leaving Fada pretty soon. Only another 12 seconds.
attack. Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
Maybe he had to be a bit further forward. Sorry, not Fada, 3-3. Maybe they had to feed this Omni in there to try and help Ace a bit more.
Double Rapier.
All right,
Sells the Yules.
he's going in. This is all or nothing, quite literally. This guy will have no inventory left if he dies. They have the Abyssal on the Troll. They might think he doesn't have buyback. This could be the great bait from Ace. Here with the Static Storm. He's got the Glimmer to help too. 35 seconds without the dunk. Not a lot of team fight here for NiP.
No glyph. No glyph for the Dire. They lose the tier 3. Boxy jumps in. Great lasso. Connects on the Shaker. The slights are doing a lot of work, but there's the GA. Gets the reset, and of course the buyback from the troll. Now Taiga in deep. He's going to be in a lot of trouble, and they don't have the profit. This is not going to work for Alliance.
Qualifier. He's so far back. He is never showing himself even in vision for them. Although Daytime will make this a little bit harder to keep executing, as well as he has been.
Still pretty good for Alliance. More economic damage. They get the tier 3, force the buyback.
I don't know. They just bought a second rapier and didn't get another melee rax. I don't know if I'm so sure about that, my dude.
Well, I mean, I think they were thinking if Troll doesn't have buyback, we win. If he does, let's not force it.
Yeah, but where'd their lead go?
You mean NiP's lead?
No, Alliance's lead.
Well,
I guess I was looking more in terms of like the XP and everything. That's true. The NiP were back up to like a 5K lead. Fair
yeah, I mean that was a pretty costly swing.
Oh, he has the grip target to allies. That's a pretty big 25 talent, especially when you have a double rapier ember.
You're right. That's actually huge now. Not a talent you see too often.
Dude, he's so squishy. Like, he doesn't have a blink dagger. He just has BKB. This is terrifying. One abyssal. And he could just die.
Only 2 heroes, not 25 right now. The Disruptor and the Nature's Prophet. And not crazy talents.
You guys have all been in that game, right? You're winning. It feels really good. You're like stomping your enemy, and then you just see that little pop-up on the right side of your screen. Your PA player just bought a rapier for no reason. And then suddenly the whole game, even though it felt so easy and carefree, you get really nervous. And everyone just kind of plays a little worse because everyone's panicky about the rapier. And people start whining and complaining when, you know, one person dies. We can't fight without 5 guys. We can't lose a rapier. Am I crazy, or is this happening to you like 10 times as well?
No, that's definitely happened to me.
That's like the story of Dota. Oh, well, Insania.
They find him again. The level 2 BOT train. That works pretty well.
I'll show you guys how to play global strats.
Yeah, right. Love that hex before he dies, too. That one last little gotcha.
The dignity hex.
Dignity hex. All right, Roshan. Timer in 3. What's it going to be? 2
minutes. How does that affect our buybacks? Not much, really.
Doesn't.
A little less time for Ace. So I guess theoretically maybe an advantage for Ace here and for NiP, just so it's more likely that however the Roche goes, he'll have buyback for the fight on the high ground.
Mm-hmm. The stalemate continues. Shaker does have a Shadow Blade now. Don't know if we mentioned that, but Saksa kind of getting to this point where the Shaker feels a little more core-ish.
Oh, they're smoked up, though.
All right, we're
It's a
smoked.
Moonshard on Madara. I hadn't noticed that one.
I mean, look at it. Boxy wants to buy some fresh drums. That's how long this game's been going on. He's like, you know what? Fuck these old bongos. I'm getting a fresh set.
Does that work anymore? Can't you just buy the recipe? Is that not a thing anymore?
I have no idea.
Yeah, repurchasing the drum of endurance recipe will refresh its charges. It does still work.
Okay, well, Boxy might have missed that patch note.
Nah, he'll just buy it, I'm sure. He just has it queued up because he just wants to click the recipe. Yeah, see, he has the recipe in the just queued up, too.
Yeah. He also has 2,600 gold, though. It's not like it's an expensive recipe.
Well, he only has 500 surplus.
I see. Oh, yeah, okay.
Aha.
Uh-huh, the buyback.
Buyback's a great thing to have, you know. I know you're not used to it. Saving for it, I understand.
I mean, Ember, maybe the only one that can get away not pulling for it. If he dies, they lose
what's
anyway.
The point? Yeah.
So, we'll let him go all in. I'm okay with that.
They're waiting. Here. They're trying to force out that Batrider BKB. That was really nice by Boxy not to pop it there, honestly. Because they're not going to jump anyone but Ember, I think, at this point. They understand. Like, they would have seen this guy by now on all their wards. They know he's got the double rapier. Ace is waiting specifically to find Ember Spirit. And same thing with Saksa.
No Static Storm. They will catch the Batrider with a Hex with Force Staff. He'll be good.
Oh, and Inta's rune now as well for Saksa. He's going on the hunt, man. He's going for the aggressive play. There are so many Radiant Sentries, though. Another one here. Saksa might run into Qualifier. He sees him. Oh, he blinks back. He knows it's too dangerous with all the gems that could be around in this game. And a good
He has a
choice to
gem
get back.
himself, so he knew that there were some sentries down.
Ah, true.
He knew his limits.
I got playing dangerously close here.
Yeah.
God, even for an Earth Spirit. Plus he does have 3k HP.
Still 2 minutes, 40 seconds on the troll buyback.
Oh, dude, they're sweating about this rapier. I can feel it. This is not a feel-good rapier anymore for the Radiant team. Up top, initiation onto Insania once more. Infest Bomb, though. Double Abyssals.
Which way is it going to go? Looks like Batrider might be the first one to fall. They drop the Doom out onto the socks of Earthshaker, but he'll survive. And now Madara on the run, out of options. Static Storm's back up, and they'll lose 2 on Alliance.
Oh, and now the bashes as well from Fada. The Swashbuckle tries to hide in the trees, but Fada
Make it
hops
3.
inside. It's nice and snug.
NiP back in the lead.
What a day, dude. 66 minutes in. Now back
game
to
one.
almost 6k lead for NiP.
Game 1!
It's just game 1, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Dota Pit Minor European Qualifiers. We get ourselves a couple of buybacks here. Back on the horn here. It's the Southern Belle.
They got to get in here, man. This Roche is dying quick.
Get a honky
Ace.
tonk hoedown.
This is Roche 3 now. Listen up, you hear?
Yeah, giddy up.
Now, a lot of buybacks. That's some big-time economic damage here.
Pixis size.
Interest rates are going up 14K. Jeez, that's a big swing. Not that it matters at this point. Pretty much everyone's
gold is-
slotted.
What is it? What's the day of the week? What's the gold amount? Who cares at this point? Another Infest Bomb. They're looking here.
Oh, they might find it. They're going to catch 2. Disruptor and Earthshaker down straight away. Now both with buybacks now.
You hear? Insania up in the high ground there, just placing a couple of awards.
Insania.
Mm.
The storm charges my coil
Double
again.
buyback, so the gold is just going to flow right back the other way.
Yeah.
And
It's,
back
it's,
to stalemate we go.
Yeah, a bit worse. I'm handing at them there, Pete. Couple treants getting that. Yeah, they're gonna. Then I'll notice that they're just backing away. Both
What a-
sports having to buy on back.
What a day for NiP, dude.
They're having a rough one, you know. Down on the bayou.
This will break.
Down on the bayou.
It's a hard day.
Ooh.
Armor have omniscience.
Alliance, they look a little lost right now. They're trying to do Roche. They seem somewhat nervous. But I think they're going to have this opening. NiP have to go back to clear out this wave. And that'll give them that little window they need. It's a pretty slow Roche. They only commit 2 to the pit.
Radiant are
Stand out by the Radiant. Not going to find anything. Can't believe they got away with that.
to the Radiant.
Pretty easy Roche, dude.
And they still can't give the Aegis to this Ember, though. Is that not worth?
What do you drop?
Is that not? Well, one of the Daedalus, don't you? Isn't that a thing? Don't you want?
Yeah,
I guess
think
they're
if you're
thinking that if
double
he's-
rapier, you're
If he's gone on once, maybe their thought is that he's just dead anyway. I mean, to be fair, they actually have not touched him since he bought this rapier. I don't even think he's taken damage. He's been playing extremely well. Like, Qualifier is just in the perfect spot every fight. And, like, whose job is it? I guess it's Sox's, right? But he hasn't found that angle.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They have a double lasso prepped here with the Shard on Boxy. Yeah.
blinks in. Fada blinks out. Boxy jumps forward, hits him with the lasso, but there was a BKB used, not taking much damage because of it.
Use the Refresher Shard, too.
Nature's Prophet. That's where that double blink came from. And now Insania kind of tries to chase, but it's just to his own death. Now he's
Not a
going to
great
be
use
dead
of the
without
shard here.
buyback. They are
And
finally going
now-
to get this tier 2 in the bottom. Creeps on the way in.
But now TP's top though and pops his Manta with the bots and just sends them in.
All right. This is a little scary, though. This is a 4v5 for 100 seconds.
Forces back Ace though. Has the bots too, so it's okay. And then he's back there in 4 seconds. And good thing he went Battle Fury this game, that's for sure.
Yeah.
it's definitely one of those.
No
And he buys himself the recipe. Comes are back, baby.
Moon Shard.
have omniscience.
I have no idea who's going to win this game. At this point,
mean, it's all the initiation, right? The fact they keep killing Insania is pretty nice, because he is very important in these team fights with that scythe. Another set of bounty. How much is a level 70-minute bounty run worth? 180 gold per teammate. That's pretty nice. But they go 2 for 2, so it's just a buff all around.
great, just what everyone needed. Now, Disruptor, though, he might tip the scales a little bit. PPD is closing in on an Aghanim Scepter. We were just talking about this mechanic yesterday. We can't forget.
Yeah, waiting on this one.
It applies the mute, so you can't use your items.
From the mute.
Quite good.
How is that going to impact this game? The Bat Rat, I guess. I'm thinking, like, what's the big one? Probably the Embers BKB, really, I guess, right? Now Peter has a chance to actually just kill him.
Yeah. And some of it is the reveal, too. They might try something sneaky where they try to take a fight after he gets it before it's been shown.
They're going to know it's coming, though.
But you don't know when.
All wands will break.
Does everyone have bots do this way? Jeez, I feel like
Let's,
every time
let's
another
take a
person
gander.
just picks them up. We got Lifestealer, Ember Spirit, Trolls got him. I think the Pango has him. Yep.
Insania doesn't. He's and 33. Those are the only
Something tells
two.
me Insania might not need them.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people that don't have them. It's not just them.
Well, sort of. Tranquil's on the
Radiant are scanning.
guy, the Disruptor. That's his
I
name.
just saw something in the chat. Kokona, now I understand what you fellers are saying. Why it's important that we cater to all audiences of Dota 2 scenery. There's,
You know, Bernie's
then
got a
make
little bit
another-
of a southern draw.
all right, we'll bring on Bernie.
There you go. Southern Reginald.
Radiant's top tower.
So,
is under
Tier
attack.
2's getting crippled now. Finally, NiP. We'll bring that one down.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Oh, God. Insania's just planting wards in behind them on top of a sentry. Oh, Boxy. He sees Peter.
He goes
Goes
for
to
it.
Soxa.
He gets the lasso. But now they jump in onto the Lifestealer. Madara not taking much damage. GA flies out shortly after. They really want this Lifestealer. Madara is down. That's the Aegis. He's going to be coming back. Focused on the Earth Spirit now. He's going to go
Quick
down.
buff.
Insania is just trying to split push.
They're going
Buyback
quick buff.
used.
He doesn't have the damage.
Immediately.
He's coming in, though.
I don't know if this is going to work for Madara. He's down. No buyback. Boxy on the run, but I don't think he's got anywhere to go.
Dire's
We'll buy a
But
little bit of time.
Insania's
Those
just
bottom
going for
barracks will
megas.
get finished off, maybe. A lot of TP's in now. Silent on Insania. He'll drop the Hex. And they're going to finish him off and kill all of his little tree buddies.
Fear not, Eris.
It was all for nothing. Brutal for Alliance.
Be at peace, you wretched.
Yeah. Qualifier just, honestly, he doesn't do enough damage, as stupid as that sounds. It's just, he only did 5,500. Like, Troll did almost 9k. He's just not hitting big crits. He's not getting the Sleight of Fists out. He got 4 of them down. It still wasn't there. Even with the
Yeah.
Sleight of Fist charges. It's, I don't know. I
I
guess,
don't know. This play style feels like it backfires at a certain point with the Ember Spirit, where you have to play so conservative.
yeah.
You're
I
doing
agree.
less damage overall, you know, because you can't risk dying or even getting caught. And now the Troll picks up a Rapier.
Now it's time. Now we're good. And so buybacks. Just like 10 seconds for the bat, 10 seconds for the
Radiant's
profit. They
middle
will be able
tower
to buy
is
back
under
here.
attack.
They're just going to end. Troll's going for tier 4s.
Radiant structures
There is a chance that with, again, 4 seconds for bat and profit.
Well-known sorceries avail.
Lift. Buying them the valuable time they need. NiP go, okay, we can't end. We need to back out. Still a 4v5, though. So without the Lifestealer, it's potentially a little scary. Heavenly Grace is buffed up on Ace.
Radiant's middle tower
Feels
is
pretty
under
confident in the
attack.
front lines. They're going to stay committed to this. Probably assuming if Lifestealer had a buyback, he would have used it by now.
Radiant's middle tower has
Tier 4 is
fallen.
down.
Heavenly Grace.
Exposed throne. This could be the end for Alliance. Creeps, though. They need something in the base. Backdoor protections kicked in. However, they grab Taiga. Hex is there. Taiga's down. No buyback.
Victor's got the damage,
5v3.
though. These are 2,700.
Fox is
do it.
trying to live. He's low. Ember
it's so
Spirit,
much.
where is it? Koifa, we need some godlike damage. but it won't be there. Static Storm, Kinetic Field. Game will end. NiP at 75 minutes. Wow.
The double rapier, that. Oh,